The key to really understanding the depth and the complexity and the flavor of the Fani Willis destruction and self-destruction. It's like a fine wine. To appreciate and savor the levels of taste, so to speak, and appreciation, is to understand that this is, as was stated, a masterclass in how to destroy a life, a case, a career, and any and all chances of political advancement and success in one fell swoop. You don't get to see this too often. One woman, one case, one instance, one chance, one opportunity. You are on the map. You are scheduled for a trajectory of prosecutorial fame, the likes of which few can even understand or conceive. And all you have to do is not blow it. That's it. Simple. Don't blow it. Simple. And even simpler. And this is the part that I'm going to say. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm watching all of these analyses on YouTube, and God bless them, but they must be talking about a different case. I don't really care to track a particular language in a particular motion, either to disqualify or respond. I mean, that's okay. That's fun. But that's not the essence of this. This is something where Fani Willis, all she had to do was say, listen, I want you to understand something, Your Honor, Judge McAfee. I am currently, and let's assume this were true, I am currently involved in a romantic sexual relationship with Nathan Wade. I hired him. Not because of that, but whatever. And as a result of hiring him, he's on the payroll. And when he's on the payroll, he is able to utilize the money that was earned, because I will say he earned the money. And if he wants to direct it towards me or us, as any adult male may want to do in a relationship, I'm not going to stop him. That's it. If you think that I hired him just so we can have a double income for a while when I'm worth $8 million, if you think I put him as a special assistant district attorney in charge of, among other things, the special grand jury, then I should not only have my head examined or have my license taken away, I should be committed to an insane asylum. This makes no sense. That's it. That would have ended it all. Ashley Merchant would not have had any need to file that motion. It would be moot. It would be understood. It would be done. It would be over with. And under the case law, it would not be the subject of, or it would not require her dismissal or removal under the notion of it being a conflict of interest, because of the fact that, and this is important to note, because of the fact that there's nothing irregular about it. Let me rephrase it. Let's assume that that Fani Willis were married to Mr. Wade, and she hired her husband. So would that be a violation of any conflict of interest statutes? No, not at all. Well, if she can be married and hire her husband, why can't she hire her boyfriend? John Merchant works with his wife, Ashley. They're defense counsel, but it's different. They're not on the public dole, so to speak, but they're working together. It's not unheard of. Husbands and wives work together. Victoria Tenzing and Joe DeGeneva, you might have heard them. They're husbands. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. We've somehow deteriorated our analysis into this idea that suggests that this romantic liaison was somehow verboten, that him sharing monies or being paid is somehow wrong, and that they shared trips. I don't know where this even came from. How did it get this far? Why didn't the judge rule as a matter of law, stop? We're not going to have a hearing on this because there's nothing in violation of any case law. However, what happened was her lies. That's the part that makes the most sense. For you to understand, it was her lying, her mendacity, her prevarication, and then later on the obstruction of justice, the threats directed towards Terrence Bradley, the threats from her specifically. They're after us, Terrence. You don't have to tell them anything about us. Then there's other co-counsel calling. That may not be directly attributable to her. Then there's her own mendacity, her lying about when they met, the fact that she used cash, then to draw her father in with this cockamamie story about black people and cash. And then you have, this is even, throw in Nathan Wade, who is a bumbling oaf, who he may perhaps be looking at perjury in his divorce case, which is not a good idea when you're trying to extricate yourself unscathed from a marriage gone sour. And then there's Terrence Bradley. This poor guy is so out of it, it's not even funny. I don't even know what I don't know whether to pity him or to laugh at him. I have no idea. He's just sitting there. He changes his mind. It's the most incredible story in the world. But let me just say something to you yet again, repeatedly. You can have all the cases you want, and you can have all the stories about the fact that they were lovers and when did they were the lovers and this, and you track them on the data and did this and the cell phone tracking, and did he use a garage door opener? No, who cares? All of that would have been absolutely irrelevant had she not lied. That's when it became relevant, when she lied. And now they're going after her not to build a case of conflict of interest, but to refute and dispute the fact that she said, no, our relationship happened in 2022 or whatever. That's it. Plus the obstruction of justice, plus the potential of witness tampering by overt, perhaps, or covert, or tacit, or implied threats to the bumbling oaf, Mr. Bradley, who is everybody's witness. Nobody can figure out what are you doing here? It's the greatest story ever. She's through. Senator Warnock is basically saying, I don't have anything to do with her. Kamala Harris is saying, I don't know. Did she come to the White House? It's on the White House. I don't know who she is. Who? Fani who? I don't know. She's radioactive. She's kryptonite. And she did it all her own by daring to continue to lie, and to continue to lie through this veil, this trajectory of arrogance and entitled, this vile self-importance and unearned senses of how do I say this, being dispositionally detached from the realities and the rigors of telling the truth. Oh, dear friend, thank you for watching. Please, 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 there's going to be more. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you are, double check, because sometimes people are unsubscribed for reasons and through mechanisms I know not. Please make sure you like this video, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos, and whatever you do, dear friend, I beg, beseech, importune, ask, entreat, and beseech you to comment as you see